Reverend Raff and Beer Buddy, rocking round the world. What's happening, everybody? I am the Reverend Raff, joined once again by my good friend Kyle, aka the Beer Buddy.
What is going on, everybody?
We are the two dudes who talk music, and we are back with another episode of Rockin' Round the World. Now, if you're new here, you might be asking, what the hell is Rockin' Round the World? Well, see this big, beautiful map here? We don't do big, beautiful builds in this house. We do big, beautiful maps. This big, beautiful map, and it shows you metal bands from all over the world.
Yep.
All over the world. We hit the randomizer. We get a random band from a random country, and if it's a country that we haven't checked out before, we'll check out the band. If it is a country we've checked out before, we'll hit the spinner again and try and get a country we haven't got before.
Yep.
That's the general gist of it. We want to explore heavy metal bands from all over the world, of all levels, not just the most famous bands, but all the little unsung bands and the little bands. Just find out what the hell is going on in heavy metal all over the world.
Yep.
Before we jump in there, though, we are on a journey to try and get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're currently, I think, at about 3,800. So if you have a good time with us today, if you enjoy this sort of like relaxed, pretty casual, pretty chill content, just dudes who love music or people who love music talking about it, having a good old time, it'd mean a lot if you could consider hitting that subscribe button. We have multiple reaction videos each and every week, along with a podcast episode, as well as interviews. So there's a whole bunch of back catalog you can check out as well. There's plenty of content there for you. So if that sounds like your jam, hit that subscribe button. Anyway, what I'm going to do right now is I am going to hit this randomizer button and see what I can find for us today.
Come on.
I'm curious.
Be
This
nice.
randomizer seems to be getting slower and slower every week. I don't quite know. Well, that was fast, actually.
That was
now
actually
I say that. Canada. We don't do Canada. We've already got a ton of stuff from
Looks
Canada.
like a cool dude, though.
Yeah, Darkness Eternal. Go and give it a spin. It says it's still active, but there hasn't been any releases since 2005. But yeah, Darkness Eternal from Spruce Grove, Alberta, Canada. Go and check them out. We won't be doing that one today because it's Canada. We tend to try and look for mainly
Less
non-English speaking countries, less Western stuff. Sweden. We have done Sweden. I'm pretty sure we have done Sweden. Where are we? Yes, we have done Sweden.
Yes,
of
we
course.
have.
That's fine. Now, if we don't get it on this third one of us will pick a country.
Yeah,
and we'll
it's your
try and
turn,
find.
Raph.
It's my turn for that. Okay.
It is your turn.
All right. I kind of don't want it to get one now that I want to try and pick somewhere now. Denmark. Oh, I don't know if we've done Denmark. There's a lot of countries here. Hang on. I'm trying to check the list.
I don't think we've done Denmark.
Denmark. No. We have not done Denmark. Well, there you go. All right, we are going to do Denmark if we can
It's
find
going to be
them.
a black metal band from Denmark
band. Lichgate. Ooh, Lichgate. Lich is a word that we don't get enough use out of in modern day. I think Lich is just like a nice, but Lichgate, a black metal band from Denmark. No idea about them beyond the fact that they had a demo called Demos Occultus come out in 2023. They're so underground. There's just no info on them. So what's going to happen right now is we're going to pause the little video. We're going to try and find them. If we can't find this particular band, we will find another band from Denmark to react to, and we will check it all out. So we're going to pause it and be right back with you. Okay, we couldn't quite find Lichgate. Not with that spelling anyway. There was another band with Lych, Lichgate, but that's a different band. It's not the same thing. So we found a different band from Denmark that we're going to be checking out. So these guys, I'm not entirely sure if we're saying the name correctly or not. If it's just O0 parentheses 0 parentheses whatever. But they're apparently a prog band from Denmark. This is a lyric video that was uploaded about 8 months ago on the YouTube channel.
Sweet, so recent.
We're going to check it out. We're going to be pausing, offering feedback, analysis, reaction as we go through, because that's what we do. That's the kind of video this is going to be. We don't just sit here and nod along for 8 minutes and then go, yeah, okay, it was good at the end.
Yeah, nah.
We're not doing cheap content like that, all right?
No.
Yeah, we're going to dive in and check that. The song is called Skin to Soul. I believe it has something to do with some stuff around like drug addiction and things like that. So content warning if that sort of stuff, is you sensitive to that kind of thing. But, we are going to dive in and check out parentheses 0 parentheses. So So I just paused that. In 1990, esteemed filmmaker Lars Engels made Eye of the Storm about some of the drug addicts in Copenhagen and the people who helped them.
Ooh.
This is a tribute to them. Okay, cool. Skin to Soul. Viewer discretion.
Yeah,
You have been warned.
jeg er ikke afhængig af. Men godt det, jeg tager til det. Skal vi tage krydsen? Ja. Ud på toilettet. Ja. Hvad har du taget? Ja.
Wow.
Lyric video, but of course, I mean, because it's not in English, so
That bass.
Du er på Macedon? Ja. Hvor mange får du? Får 100 ml om dagen. Det svarer til 20, ikke? Ja. Og du har lige været inde og hente. Ja.
sorry, I'll just pause it there. I was
Wow.
looking to see if I could find the lyrics somewhere to then translate them if we could, but
Could you hit the closed captions and turn the...
ooh, I don't know. Is it gonna? It says they're unavailable.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, look, if I'm just going to go off the feeling of the song that's accompanying the video, it's so sinister, and it feels like it's obviously building into something. It's going to be following along, but
yeah, look, and this is the thing. Like when we, I commented that the lyric video lyrics are not in English. Like I didn't say that as in I demand that they be in English. Of course not. It was more a case of
far out.
sometimes when we check out European bands, they're singing in English. Sometimes they're not.
So a lot of this is going to be lost on us.
There is definitely going to be some stuff that's lost on us with that. If you are from the region or speak the language, some context or translation of some of the key elements would be very much appreciated down in the comments there. But one thing that that I find almost invariably when it comes to music, listening to music that is not where the lyrics are not in English, is that rather than the vocals being a delivery device for a message or for a specific message, it just becomes, almost another instrument. And of course, vocals and voice is an instrument, but I'm not suggesting that it's not normally, but
no,
much more so.
Because we can't get the message.
It would be like if you were playing that line on another like on a guitar or a keyboard or something. You know what I mean? It's like it's that is what I mean when I say it just becomes like another instrument there, and it becomes a lot more about the tone and the delivery and the performance of the voice to give a feeling. And as you say, very dark, very sinister,
painful almost. It's almost like he's trying to it's like an internal pain that he's trying to scream out through.
Which, I mean, we see that in quite a lot of music about drugs.
Mm-hmm.
The internal battle, the internal struggle that comes with that. I mean, I've been fortunate enough to not have to face that particular demon
I cannot say
in
the same for myself.
my life. But you know, it's
And I think the worst part about it is that, and look, I can only speak from my experience, is that with most addicts, is that we know when we do these things excessively, it is stupid. We know we are doing our body harms, and for some reason, there is just something not firing in here properly that just makes addicts do what they do, and it is a disease.
Yeah. This is like we said, this content warning for this one, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's going to be very heavy on these kind of themes throughout this video. We're going to keep going on this one. I feel like the interviews with, you know, with real addicts are
very confronting.
It's very it's very, very confronting. But yeah, we're going to keep going here and see what the rest of this track has to offer.
Hvad er det, der er rent lægeligt der i vejen med hånden?
Det er simpelthen det, der er skudt ketogen i. Og så er der ikke nogen blod over, så kommer det ud i vævet. Og vævet er, at der er ikke så meget tilført af blod, så det kan komme væk.
So that intet list translates to no light.
Okay.
That's what I just checked. So
okay. Why did that go into a Mad Deftones feel?
The shift there was very like that was a shift into almost like a hopeful sound.
Yeah.
In a way musically, but then that lyric is very dark on top of that. And I guess that's part of the, you know, the juxtaposition of like, you know, when you're getting high and chasing this feeling, it's like in the moment it's like a positive feeling, but it is, you know,
negative effect
in the long run.
Yeah, man.
This is really confronting.
It is
very confronting.
You know what? Art in a lot of ways, art is meant to be.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I'm not suggesting that it shouldn't be confronting in the slightest. I mean, this is, and I always appreciate when people take a stand with their art and approach it and do something confronting with it. Because too much, I've had this discussion recently with somebody, and I said, I think one of the reasons that I'm so drawn recently to a lot of female-fronted metal bands is because a lot of metal with dudes, it's just kind of there. Like so much metal with white dudes is just sort of there. Yeah. And if you go to metal bands that have, you know, people of color or, you know, trans or you know, non-binary people or queer people or, you know, music like metal bands that are fronted by women that are bringing that like feminine rage aspect to it, and it's like they've got the genuine rage and genuine emotion in it. So you're feeling something in a different way there. But that's getting a bit off track. That's a different discussion. We'll get back to this this song there. But confronting is, you know, art, yes, is often what you want it to be confronting. So, yeah, let's keep going.
The color palette really hard to
stort dansbord. Og Røde Borg, Anders Vingelis Lasse og så fortsat. Tag på alle forsvarschef. Alle, også forsvar. Betegner det som åndssvagt? Fordi man ikke læser og skriver eller
as a piece of music, this is incredible.
Yeah.
Last pause before we take it
Wow,
home.
dude, I got goosebumps. Like this is real. Like this song has moved in such a way that I think it'd be weird listening to it without the video, if that makes sense, because they just pair so.
Mm.
And because I don't know, like, really know what the words are saying, yeah, it just, whoa, it's impactful.
I apologize. I didn't mean to cut you off there earlier either. Your comment about the color palette on the video.
Yeah, the purples and the yellows, man. It just really, I don't know, just really brings something to the whole piece.
It adds like almost a false warmness to it.
Yeah.
Like, which again could maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it could also be an allusion to the idea of, like, a false relief, a false sense of feeling good when you're not really. As a composition, as a musical composition, this is top tier. This is incredible. Like, the way it ebbs and flows, the juxtaposition of the more, I guess, light sounding or more, bright sounding element. And I don't mean like tonally bright. I mean like it's shifts into a sound that feels more positive.
Clean parts, and it opens up and breathes more.
And then, but pairing that with the darker lyric of, like, the no light, the journey that this piece of music takes is, like, to put something together of that quality, you need to know your shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, in this particular genre, doing it this way is taking a risk.
Yes, especially when you're just screaming throughout the whole thing. Like, normally you'd think in those brighter parts there'd be more singing, but at the end of the day, the music's bright, but the internal struggle needs to remain in that darkness, in that anger.
There's so much here, and this is why, like, this is what the world doesn't get when it comes to metal. This is what the world doesn't always see. It's whether it's intentional or not, the nuances that have taken place in this song are fucking unreal. Anyway, I know we're doing a lot of talking. It's a long track. We'll take it home to the finish, and then we'll wrap it up. Sorry, guys.
Don't be sorry. That's what they come to.
It depends which comments you read. Apparently, I talk too much. fade out here.
Stort bandspor. Og Røde Grov, Anders Vinge i Slagelse under åndsforsorgen. Så er jeg både på alle forsorgshjem, alle åndsforsorg.
De betegner dig som åndssvag?
Ja. Fordi man ikke kan læse og skrive eller regne.
Wow, what a video, man. And then just to bring it back into color like that straight at the end, it's just, whoo, that was a heavy video.
Man, yeah. I mean, I'm.
That's got to be the most confronting one of the whole, what we've done, like, what week are we up to? It's like 40 something weeks or something like that, 30 odd
I
weeks
think
or
this is
20,
we're nearing 30, I think.
Yeah, this has probably
getting
been
up to
the
towards 30.
most confronting video that we've had to deal with on this, and
And
was,
like, I mean, I've kind of said it all already with this. Like, it's that is a piece of art at every level. It's
Agreed.
confronting. It makes a statement. It's beautiful and haunting and, you know, dark all at the same time. It is about a very, very poignant issue. For as much of that issue as we could discern and understand from what we were able to gather there. I
what
don't
else
know.
can you say about it?
It's look, I'll be honest, it's put me in a weird headspace, which I guess is part of the intention of it, and that's how I know it's been a great piece of work as well, is when it leaves me with like a weird headspace and I kind of don't know how to feel after watching it, because that's, I mean, the intention. So all I can say is incredibly impressive work.
Yeah.
From these guys. Parentheses, 0 parentheses. Hey, look, if you're already a fan of these guys, please let us know down in the comments. As we said, if you speak the language or you're from the region, my apologies, man. I'm just
it's all right.
tired now as well.
Any insight anyone can give us into any of these things would be
please,
lovely.
please. We do, especially where English is not the primary language of the performance, we do appreciate the context from those who can offer it. But look, thank you very, very much for watching this one. We really, really do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely amazing for watching this far. If you like this video, please hit that like button. And again, help us get to 5K by the end of the year. Slap that subscribe button. If you didn't like today's video, though, please feel free to give it a downvote. Although if you could still hit the subscribe, that'd be really cool too.
Just hate watchers.
Yeah, hate watching's fun, right? That's what these people do.
It
There.
is. It is.
But look, other than that, thank you so much to parentheses, 0 parentheses for such an incredible piece of music there. Like I can't speak enough on how deep my appreciation for something like that runs. But that's going to be all from us today. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care of yourselves and your mates, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Peace.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We really hope you had a good time. If you did, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell down there. It helps the channel grow. We are still a fairly young channel, and we like to try and grow our audience all over the world. We do also, for those of you who are interested, have a Patreon. It's just a couple of bucks a month. At the moment, you get all the videos early and ad-free, but we are working on ways to increase the value of that and make it a bit more enticing. So don't forget to keep an eye out and check back on what's going on over there. Other than that, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day.